Hi, Emily. I'm really glad we took the time to do a progress exam, and once again, the results are very good. So let me ask you, are you feeling about where you're at right now? That is awesome. Chiropractic works. Well, you've come a long way since you've been coming in here. So I want to talk about again of where you were when you first started coming in. So you were having that great deal of pain in the low back. It was going down your right leg, and it was making it difficult for you to walk, get in and out of your car, do a lot of your normal day-to-day activities. It was even keeping you up at night. And we're glad you're done with that. And we want to keep it that way. So I'm glad to say, and I'm sure you are too, that since you've been coming in, we've seen you get stronger and stronger. I can tell so much of a difference because your body is responding just as I had hoped. You're stabilized, your muscles are remembering that proper position. So you're exactly where I hoped you would be at this point in your care. So that means it's time to move you to wellness care. So at the end of today, Dawn up front will help you get scheduled for this wellness care so you know exactly what to do. So all you have to do is follow the directions like your navigation system. So I'm going to put you out once a month for your wellness visits because I believe that will keep you in a stabilized condition. But remember, it's impossible for you to know if you do something that could cause an injury. For example, being on the water, taking a hard fall, even doing those hard outdoor chores. But as long as you keep your activities as normal as they have been the past couple of months, I feel confident that once a month will keep you stabilized. For us to accomplish this move to wellness, you'll need to come in once a month for the year. So that's only 12 visits to keep you in that properly maintained condition. So as you remember from the video we just had you watch, health doesn't stay that way. It has to be maintained just like we would our house or our car. Now, let me go ahead and clarify why this move to wellness phase of your care is essential. To do this, I want to do a little comparison between your health to your wealth. So I'm sure you've heard financial experts talk about how we must save for our retirement. Save for the future. But that important concept of, can we save enough? And the experts will tell you that we don't want to outlive our retirement. How hard do you think it would be to go back to work when we're 92? So let's think about the same thing about our health and ask you the same question, realizing that your health is actually more important than your wealth. So the question is, are we going to outlive our ability to move, to play, to do the things that we love to do, whether it's to travel, to function? Are we going to outlive longer than our mobility? So it's already common for us to live to 90, and many are already living over 100. So if we think about it, let's imagine the lifespan of what your children might be. So we must make sure we can live as long as we're alive, to have that quality of life. It's essential to invest in our mobility, because you're going to need that. Think about when the rest of your family is going somewhere. Do you think you'll want to go? Play with your kids, your grandkids, maybe even your great-grandkids. That mobility is essential. So as I mentioned, we are living longer. So the number of people who are 65 and older are expected to almost double by 2050. So that means that we're expected to grow from, say, 43 million in 2012 to nearly 84 million over the next 4 decades. And that's taking 1 in 5 of our population will be 65 and older by 2030. So if we think about it, that means that our group of seniors is going to be larger than the number of those 18 and younger. So we are living longer, and that does include you. But I do want to point out that with living longer, it does reveal those areas we neglect. So for example, we never really used to hear much about dementia or Alzheimer's disease as well. And yet, it seems like we hear about it and we see it all the time. But that's not because dementia is new. It's just that in the past, few people lived long enough to suffer the problem. So now that people are living a lot longer, we have many more people suffering from this cruel disease. So that longer life reveals those areas we neglect. So in that same way, like dementia is not a new problem, immobility is not a new health problem, but sometimes it seems like it. And it's simply because we weren't living long enough to see those results, and it wasn't as obvious. So think about if we place no importance on preventions or maintenance of the spine. But now that people are living longer, now we see those effects of no maintenance. It's not good. So say we don't maintain our musculoskeletal system, life takes its toll. and we'll lose that ability to enjoy those activities that we want to do. Think about when we look out in the parking spot and we see all those handicap spaces. If we think of that growth in seniors and all of us living longer, but say they have no prevention or maintenance, how many more are we going to need? And the answer shouldn't be that we need more handicap spaces. The answer is that we should be preventing it by taking care of it with proper care and maintenance. So there is that tremendous increase in our walkers and our wheelchairs for seniors because many have outlived our mobility. And with that, as we mentioned, with that increased life expectancy and neglecting to maintain our system, the result is we can't move. So say, for example, you need a walker at the age of 70, but you live to 100. That's 30 long years with a walker. And with that, when you get older, say your kids get older, do you want to be able to do those activities? Say, go in and out of concerts with your grandkids. Do you want to have to expect someone to help you in order to get inside? You want to have that mobility for yourself. We want to be able to move, to live. So we need to stay as young as we can for as long as we can. And the older we get, the more that we need all the health and function we can get. So the best investment that we can make for ourselves is the ability to have that quality of life, to live the whole time we're alive. So we don't want to outlive that mobility. So let's follow this maintenance plan that we set aside for you, and you can look forward to enjoying those results. All right, well, let's get you out front. We'll get you set up for your wellness visits for the year and look forward to keeping you for your wellness.